Hi there everyone, thanks to my new subscribers and to my old subscribers. So tonight I'm going to do the truth about his feelings. Pick a card. You choose a number 1 or 2 and the timestamps are in the description box. Of course, if this reading resonates, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. My website is a PayPal service, so you can send me the funds with a message or you can email me. My Fiverr account is a service facility, so you need your Facebook details or your Google details to log into that facility. Back to the reading. I have pulled the World, the High Priestess, and the King of Pentacles. I get the impression here that your guy was all about boobies. Sexy women. I just get a guy that could be a devil or could be a beast. He's always very self-satisfied, actually, or he was. And I feel with you, he has to consider a different type of person. Because I feel that he's in a stage of emotional growth. Seems to me that he's had people around him also who have encouraged him into a lifestyle, and that lifestyle was actually very negative, because I feel one aspect of your man is that he can be gnarly, and it kind of becomes a difficulty when you're trying to move something forward which is a little bit more sincere and a little bit more loyal in its sentiments. Because I definitely feel that the past that your person had doesn't align with your present values, and your present values are all about loyalty, faithfulness, but staunch loyalty, staunch faithfulness. I really feel you turn away from any prospect of cheating, funny business, aggression, devilishness. You're not into it. You can't stand it. You have a high sense of moral virtue, and I feel that you don't really know whether you should be protecting your heart from this man or not, but you're still turned in his direction. And I feel it has something to do with the fact that he felt very grounded to you, very stable. But also with your person, he kind of is somebody who needs a friend to encourage him to be stupid, you know. And you're a person who isn't stupid. So I feel that you can't understand whether you're dealing with somebody who's light or who's dark. And in some respects, you've protected yourself from this man. But you're highly passionate about him. I feel though he is dark in the respect that he has a focus, Like, I get the impression like he's a bit of a pirate in love. So he tries to loot a lot of treasure, but it's not exactly treasure he can make use of. He can utilize for whatever reason. And I feel that's in respect of love more than assets, because we're talking about love. So in terms of love, he can be selfish. I feel the beautiful feelings of loyalty that are definitely there. The feeling that your person has found a perfect pairing is definitely there. The possession aspect or the protective aspect is definitely there. But I feel that he underestimates you. I feel that I feel that presently he's trying to find out something about you using a psychic or a clairvoyant. That's one thing. And that psychic or clairvoyant feels that your person has a negativity in their soul, and she's really trying to be careful about how she approaches the subject of you, because I feel that she's the person that stands between him and you. And the reason she has that feeling is because she can sense his dark. And the reason she feels so protective is because his dark prevents any type of daisy from blooming. Like, he's a depressed person at the very least. He doesn't look on the bright side of life. The bright side of life to him is money, possessions. But on the, by the same token, in love, he can be deeply cynical, pessimistic. So I feel that you have to consider that you are something of a soulmate of his. You are his world. But also, by the same token, even though he wants to sing you a serenade, I feel that you've turned your back to him just presently. I feel that you're focused on your success. There's something you're conjuring. But also it says you are a woman in love and he's a man in love. I feel the issue is that he can act very fresh, like this behavior about being all about women's breasts and in the past, and being a little bit devilish, being a little bit rambunctious. He does find time alone. He tries to counter that side of himself. He does try to do that. But I think you have to take into consideration that he's challenged because he has an ambition he may never meet in his career or in his personal life. And it's a real problem. But you bring out like a purity in him, a happiness. You look back at this guy, but it's kind of, you look back on him as a blank canvas. He must have had a nice physique, and you kind of look back sometimes and you think of how nice his physique is. And I feel he's like a dragon that kind of looks through the window and shows his pretty scales, will show you his pretty colourful scales, and then move away again. You know, like he knows you're his gold. He knows you're the answer. But I feel that something about this man accepts his fate. As somebody who's meant to be on their own for some reason. The energy is slow at the moment, but there are prospects. Because you've turned away from this man and he's turned towards you. So I feel like he feels your emotional distance to him, and it provokes him. It provokes his consciousness about you both. What really needs to happen in this dynamic is that he doesn't fall into a very selfish state of mind. He embraces that feeling that he has for you. He tells you that he wants to open his heart to you, or expresses himself in that manner. Because I really feel from this deck that you are one of the few people that can save him from his dark. Because all of his colours change when he thinks about you. It's still based on his old habits of passion, fresh behaviour, possessiveness, but there's also like a coolness to it, a beauty, a loyalty. So I feel it's beneficial that you're in his life. And all he thinks about is the love that he has for you. But I feel that, and he's really attracted to you, and he has a lot of fantasies about you. I feel that if you can ground this relationship, it will be very stable for a very long time. But I also feel there are some secrets that you don't know about him, and one of those secrets you don't know, one of the hidden pieces of hidden knowledge that wasn't so evident to you was his dark side. So I feel there's still a cycle to work through. You are protecting yourself on both sides. I feel that you don't want to indulge in this connection easily because you're trying to avoid lying to yourself. But his heart's in the right place at the moment. He's probably one of your biggest defenders. And his whole being and his mind is full of love and loyalty towards you. It's like you are the jewel in his crown, and he knows it. Okay, so that was deck 1. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. My website is a PayPal service, so you can send me the funds with a message or you can email me. My Fiverr account is a service facility, so you need your Google details or your Facebook details to log into that facility. See you next time. Hi there everyone, this is deck 2. I have pulled the Wheel, the World and the 5 of Wands. Of course, if this reading resonates, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. My website is a PayPal service, so you can send me the funds with a message or you can email me. My Fiverr account is a service facility, so you need your Facebook details or your Google details to log into that facility. Back to the reading. I get the impression you've caused a fight, or you're going to. I feel your person is with someone else, but they purposely have caused arguments so they can get back to you. This is encouraging. I really feel that you're immensely loyal to this person. I feel that they're immensely loyal to you. It gives me the impression that you felt like a real winner when you met this person, because he seemed to attract to you straight away, and you felt really akin to him straight away. And I feel that you thought right then and there that those beautiful feelings of love were blossoming. So it was a really nice feeling. I feel there was a lot of communication between you in the past, and since then you've been separated by quite a few interferences. One of them is a third party. One of them is this person's habit of flitting here, there and everywhere. I feel that your person might be a world traveller and there's been some type of interference there. They might have gone on a holiday overseas. That's one possibility, or be from overseas. Another possibility is that there could be some habits that your person has in terms of chasing their dick. That's kind of a little bit of a problem. But the good thing about this reading is that despite all the conquest, your person remains very loyal to you, and I feel that's something they really want you to understand. That they're a little bit male in their character, so I don't feel like, if you're not together, I don't feel it's kind of going to be a precursor for them to stay absolutely positively loyal to you. I feel they're just going to act like a guy, but you can be assured that whatever's been going on, it's just like one night stands or something like that. It's nothing serious, and I feel whatever happened was before they understood their true feelings for you, because it's taken this person some time to get it. And I feel it's taken them some time because I feel this person is always on the move, and it was a very fresh relationship, and it's like they were in and out of your life very quickly. And it's an amazing connection, actually, because I feel that it was a turning on fate. It was just a very coincidental thing that you met. Like, this is something where something strange could happen, you know, in the sense that you were going to stay at work until 6, but you decided to leave at 5, something like that. Something serendipitous happened between you, and it was just a turning of the wheel in your favor. The reason I feel that it's such a serendipitous and positive experience, despite the fact that you can't get it together just yet, is that you've been really positive and happy within yourself. You've felt very supported. You also are chasing your success, and I feel this person has been a real inspiration to you. I feel that your person has, or is, it's more like a future consideration, is going to disclose something about you. Is going to say, I found someone else. I'm in love with someone else. And they're going to use you as an excuse. And it's going to cause the partner to want to go at you, or they're going to argue very aggressively with them. And your person will actually have to defend you out of their feeling of loyalty to you. But also I feel that your person is trying to provoke whoever this third party is, so that they can get back to you, essentially. They seem to have thought that you were getting around yourself, that you had a few sex partners. That was the assumption on their part. So it's caused a little bit of a chain reaction in them. But I feel it's just a thought of theirs because you're an attractive lady. I feel it's just something they think about as being a possibility. It's not something they really know about. And you're kind of standing there on your own going, well, here I am, stupid me, you know, being misfaithful, and you're off with your third party, or off with the third party, and or off, you know, gallivanting, which is what he's been doing. So you're like, what the heck? You really feel a sense of friendship with this person that is close-knit. And I feel that you're going to have to make it clear to him that you want a faithful relationship, and you don't want it to involve other women or a third party. So you're in a good position because you're making your partner feel stronger. He's obviously in a very argumentative relationship, something that dissolves very easily into fights over money, into fights over affairs, that sort of thing, because I feel they're both having an affair or having affairs, and I don't feel you slept with this person at all. That's the impression I get. You didn't sleep with them, but you want to. You definitely have a lot of sexual thoughts for this person. And he's, at the moment, I feel like he wants to come toward you. He wants to honor your friendship. He wants to honor his loyalty to you. Because I feel that his emotions, um, he feels them in his chest. He feels something in his chest. This is like a sex fiend, not a fiend, but you know, a sex conquest guy that feels something in his chest for you. It's like, oh, good on you, your heart is beating. It's that type of feeling. So it's like, it's very good. I feel like your person almost feels like a god when they're with you. They feel very happy, like you make them very happy. But I feel there's a lot of people around you actually that are at you, and you weren't sure whether this person that you're interested in was one of those people. And I feel that he was part of that calamity. But he's since become more individualistic. So I feel that means that the separation from whatever was going on has helped the situation, has helped him develop his feelings, because the fact that he was really happy around you is something that stays with him. Because I don't feel he's felt that confident in a while. And oh, I feel he's just wanting, like, I feel that he also feels, because he feels that you're getting around, he's basically angry about that. He wants to pick you up. Basically, he wants to storm your bedroom, pick you up out of the bed, and take you out of the house. Because that's in his imagination. He feels you're in bed with another guy, and he wants to storm the bedroom, basically. And like he literally wants to get you out of bed naked with this guy and clobber your person. So he's jealous. He's a little bit jealous, but it's funny. Because I feel everything was kind of in suspension in a respect. And he has this third party, and he has these potential sex conquest women or men. But it takes a jealousy or another man or the thought of another man to really get him going. That's the impression I get. So it tells me there needs to be a little bit more of open communication here, but if you really feel that things are a bit stagnant, that you can't move, you've tried, you've communicated, you've tried, and you can't get him to move, I feel that the thought in the future of you being with someone else, or the suggestion about it, gets him going. Because it's more a future thing. It's like he knows presently, or he's conjuring something in his mind presently about that possibly being the case, but he's not exactly envious. But in the future, it really gets on his goat. It really is a bee in his bonnet. It's like a fresh idea that, turns in his mind, and he kind of forgets about it. He thinks about it a little, and then he forgets. And he thinks about you being friends, or, and then he thinks about his masculinity, and he thinks about his conquest, women or men. But then this niggling little thought is going to get larger. It's going to really bug him. And I feel it's going to lead to arguments in his sphere with whoever is around, and it's going to mean that he wants to have a go at you. So if you're really, because I can see you're in a very serene space, like a very, very serene space. So if you feel he can be argumentative or he can be confrontational, I feel that you have to be careful of that in the future. It seems to me from this depiction that you have the ability to cool his spirit, to talk through the issues that he's having, but this is going to come to some kind of conclusion, which is quite fiery. So I feel that he's passionate about you, but his definition of love is different to yours. You know, he's a little bit of a lady hoarder or person hoarder in the respect that he knows he's loyal to you. He knows he can be loyal to you. He knows that you are his fate. He knows that you are his destiny. But I also feel it's going to frustrate you a bit if he does what the card suggests and he provokes something with you, not so much with the partner or the third party, because you want the third party out of the way. Ultimately, that's what you want. But if he's not going to leave her, and if he's just going to find an excuse to go and see you or to communicate with you or to indulge in his feelings, then that's going to put you in a frustrated position, and that's what I feel you have to watch out for. So this is a man that is very loyal to you, sees you as their soulmate, but for me to say to you it's a romantic feeling, it's not. It's more a devotion, a loyalty, a happiness. He doesn't synthesize it as love, but it's close enough. And the reason he can't synthesize it that way is because he has a very big ego. There is a dark side to him. But it's like you can conquer it. Okay, so that was deck 2. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. My website is a PayPal service, so you can send me the funds with a message or you can email me. And my Fiverr account is a service facility. So you need your Facebook details or your Google details to log into that facility. See you next time.